morning. My name is Jim Gibson. I'm a driver coordinator here at G&P. And this morning what we're going to do is we're going to go over the fueling technique at our terminals. First thing you're going to need is your fuel card. When you come up to the pump, you've already written down your mileage, you know your truck number, you got your fuel card in your hand, we're ready to go. Our pumps are a little different than they are at most of your truck stops. If you look up across the top, this is where you're going to find your information at. I'm going to slide my card. And the first thing it's going to ask me for is which pump I'm going to use. Now, at this particular terminal here in Columbia, we have two pumps, pump number 1 and number 2. If you're at Charlotte or some of our other locations, they only have one fuel pump. So you only got one number you can enter. Now, I'm going to enter pump number 2. Processing tells me that the card is working, and we're going to wait. All right, vehicle ID. Now this vehicle ID is SL9048. In order to get that number in here, what I'm going to have to do is find the corresponding number that goes with the letter that I'm looking for. So in this case it's a 7. I'm going to hit the 7, and if you'll look up here on this reader, the 7 shows up. So now I'm going to use 7 for S, and then I alpha over until I see the S show up. Once the S is there, then I go for the L. I don't have to hit enter or anything else. I just hit the L, which is the 5, and then I alpha over till the L shows up. Once the L shows up, enter the truck number.
Kind of like texting back in the day.
100 years ago, yes. But you now, after you put in the full truck number, you have to hit enter. After you put in the fuel mileage, you have to hit enter, okay? But don't hit enter in between the numbers and the letters on the truck number, okay? Then I'll just put in the truck number. And hit enter. Now it's going to ask for my hub reading. 12743. And hit enter. Processing, please wait. And then it's going to come up and say, have a safe trip, and you basically have completed your fueling process. Now, in order to use DEF, you're going to have to, after you fuel, you'll re-swipe your card again. In this facility, because there's 2 fuel pumps here, DEF is pump number 3. So you'll swipe your fuel card, it'll ask you for what pump number you're going to use, you put in pump 3. At our Atlanta facility or our Charlotte facility where there's only one pump, DEF will be pump 2. You are limited to 200 gallons a day, and that does include depth. So make sure that if you're going to fuel and you're low on depth, you leave yourself enough room on your fuel purchase to get depth, so you don't run out, max out, and not be able to get it. Hope this helps. Hope you have a safe trip and a great day, and I look forward to talking to you soon.